Alright traders, we're looking at S&P 500 E-mini futures, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my scalping session. The structure of the market right now, the main bias is neutral. You have a spike down, spike up, downtrend played out with the break, new low tested, bullish reversal happen, break, so I expect new high right now following the trend line rule. So if EMA holds, we should continue working higher, getting the new extreme tested. Perfect price action. We had a failed second entry short combined with the triple test. New high has been made. Of course, I cannot just randomly pick a top. In order for me to sell, I need at least reversal pattern, failed second entry long below the EMA. EMA keeps holding, so there can be additional some wider channels. So this is also what I'm taking into consideration. So if we keep pushing higher, we keep pushing higher, I may adapt to wider channel, because so far right now, EMA held, but we can still reverse down. So I need a little bit more price action to decide if there's a reversal or we keep going higher. So we had another EMA rejection. There is not even correction that is breaking below the EMA after new high, which means we have pushed to new high, pushed to new high. So I have to adapt to a brand new uptrend because the market is telling me that the bullish pressure is too strong. So I'm going to take a look at the beginning of this uptrend, and I see a lot of market geometry here. So I'm going to connect all of these three swings right here, getting a confirmation here. And the bias right now is bullish. So we started with steep, tighter channel that allows us to predict new high. Because we keep working higher, I'm predicting a brand new wider uptrend at this point right now. Okay, so we had a high-low confirmation setup confirming the second entry long and the fact that we need to get new high. It was a little bit too quick. The failed second entry short looks good context-wise, but the signal bar is 5.5. The stop loss has to go below the initial bar, so it is simply way too big for me to take the failure. We still expect new high following the trend line rule. This high low was a great setup. I hope anyone watching got this setup because it confirms second entry long and the fact that we need to get new high. So we predicted an uptrend, downtrend played out, and we need to get the new high tested. So all this can be deciphered by understanding price action rules and understanding how market works. Okay, so now that I'm observing the price action, we have double top, which seems the market may consider this enough as an attempt for new high. So I'm pausing, going to go long for now because we're going way too sideways. Why we don't have full technical new high, only double top. So I'm just going to be observing price action for a while now. So right now I'm drawing wider downtrend because it looks like breaking new high, reversal, and we're going back into the original consolidation. So the wider downtrend aligns with the exponential moving average. Alright, so I tried to take the lower high because we need to get new low tested. It's actually made a new low first entry short, pullback, second entry short. It made a scalp already, so bars are moving super fast today. It formed quickly. This is a great signal bar, double top. It's actually a new high, first entry low, pullback, second entry low failure. So you can view it as a lower high confirmation of double top, confirmation for second entry long. It's mini new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short again. A lot of bulls got trapped. You can see nice bullish bar. It's a high, reverse down, back below EMA. The downtrend is to get new extreme. Great trap, but unfortunately it moved too quickly. So maybe we can get a mini failed second entry long after that. Hopefully it won't get too congested here. Alright traders, I'm resuming the video because I just took a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. The reason why I'm taking this because context tells me this uptrend needs new high. We had a new low, first entry short, second entry short failure. Of course, the signal bar was horrendous, so market needed to correct a little bit. Downtrend has a broad break, push to new extreme, so for this reason, I don't like any broader downtrend. Massive push above EMA after breaking new extreme is indicating, okay, bulls are in control. It's managing to close barely above EMA, although the pullback is not what you want to see, but we need to get new high. And I have no other option but to hold this. So I'm scalping 7 contracts for 2 points, leaving 1 contract as a runner, and the stop loss has to go 1 tick below the signal bar. Okay, now we have high-low confirmation setup, which is a great setup you can consider if you're not in the second entry long, because it trapped all of these sellers selling failed second entry long while the trend is up. Come on, a few ticks. Okay, and we got filled. So I'm going to place my stop loss to break even because anything we make is just a bonus. So this is a second entry long followed by high-low confirmation setup. New high is the target. If we keep working higher, I may redraw wide uptrend, but this is premature. so far breaking new high. Alright traders, I'm gonna tighten my runner because I have two-legged pullback measured move. It would be nice 10 points or 9 points, and we can always re-enter if there's going to be wider channel. But in case market is gonna reverse and have some deeper pullback, I want to lock in at least 8, 9, 10 points. So I'm just gonna trail it really tight and squeeze as much as I can out of it. Okay traders, I'm resuming the video okay, this was quick. I'm gonna place the stop loss to break even because anything we make is just a bonus. This happened quite fast. I was expecting not taking the setup to take high-low confirmation setup because we were breaking below EMA all the way here, but at the last second it managed to reverse all the way back up, so I quickly tried to put the limit order. Fortunately we got filled. We need new high. Once again, we have small overshoot, but it can be widened a little bit and still get the tail confirmation here. So we were breaking below EMA, but this is the theme for the day. It managed to always reverse quickly here, quickly here. So if you hesitate for a while, you just don't have the time to enter. Fortunately, we got filled. We had the small scalp, and there's still potential for high low, but we need new high. We had another high low confirmation of the second entry long, and the fact that this uptrend needs to get new high. So great opportunity to enter again. I didn't take it and I wasn't planning because I just took this setup right here, and I wanted to make sure I'm not too greedy, because once you have few winning trades, it's easy to get your view skewed and think you know it all. But it is a good setup. Right traders, I'm gonna wrap it up with my 2 trades. So we started with very decent price action. We had very nice setup here, felt second entry short combined with the triple test. Problem is, as you can see, there was no break above this bar high. So the entry didn't trigger and we can't really take it, but had there been trigger, this is a great high probability setup. Then we had a great high low. Felt second entry short, as we talked about, was way too big for us to enter. We saw double top, which means the market is considering this attempt to be enough. As we reverse, a brand new downtrend is in play. There's no good second entry short here. Felt second entry short, also horrible single bar, but then we had a great lower high confirmation setup. The downtrend needs to get new extreme. The reason why we're not drawing any broader channel, because the break is already way too sideways and way too broad. Broad break, broad push to new extreme. We are in a consolidation, so we expect this downtrend to be over. Massive push above EMA. Then we had set of high probability setup, second entry long, followed by high-low confirmation setup. Actually produced quite a decent runner. I took my run early, but it produced decent runner. Then you saw me taking second entry long, followed by a great high-low confirmation setup. Market tested a new high, so you can see once again, perfect trend line will break a new high, and market reversed. So you're pausing, looking to go long, first entry long, pull back, second entry long failure. A little bit more aggressive because it's not fully at the EMA with the body, but it is technical failed second entry long, so more advanced trader can consider. This was a little bit surprising because overshoot was very tiny and we didn't fully test the new low. Once again, you can see the attempt, actually multiple attempts are considered enough. I decided to mark even this failed second entry long because the single bar is so tiny. Why not risk it? Expecting new low, no problem. This is really small risk, especially if you're going to use a limit order. But then pretty much no opportunity for you to sell. This is too big, way too far down, even though it worked for a scalp. But once we bounce here and the support held, you have to stop looking for new low of this downtrend. There is overshoot. There are many legs attempting to test the new low, but the buyers are holding this price level strong. And market reverse, breakout, pullback, the key level held, breakout, pullback, key level held. This is also one leg up, break, second leg up, new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long failure, reverse the pattern. You can see I'm drawing the bigger key levels because this is really right now a trend range. A lot of price swings just up and down, so we're mainly focusing on shorter term channels. There was no new extreme because the bullish imbalance kicked in. Decent second entry long because this uptrend is new high, breaking new high. Once again, you cannot take a second entry long alone without a good pattern. You're at the top of the trend range, how to the important key level. It's a bit too early to sell for second entry long. This is first entry short only. It was a bit hard to find this big downtrend because you have to cut the bar here. There is no good setup anyway. You can't take this, no lower high. Then we had overshoot, which can generate stronger pullback in the opposite direction. You know, high low and felt second entry short is tempting, but actually I don't mind buying the high low after overshoot if you have some key level that the buyers are stepping into the market, but you have no key level here. So high low is just hanging here. break a new high. If there was second entry long, we can consider for small scalp because the uptrend is new high. But once we see massive push below EMA, you're expecting new low for the downtrend. You want to see second entry short, but there was only first entry short, push to new extreme, and market is reversing. So very good price action, a lot of setups. Finally, we had a lot of opportunities to take advantage of. This is a big trend range, but you don't really have to be focusing on buying low, selling high because the trend range is so big. You're just focusing on the short-term channels inside, and you can see pretty much every single time there's a break in your extreme, market will pivot. So this is how you follow the price action rules and the bias. So I hope you had a good trade. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.